right there in terms of that. And why is that? Because he's remembering the two cardinal rules of macro. Always build some SCVs and always build some supply depots. So SCVRush actually able to put himself in a really good position right now. He's able to be up on his Protoss opponent, which is a very good position. Anytime Terran is up on someone in terms of harvester count and collection, they are in a great position. Protoss is less substantial than the Zerg, because Zerg need to really be one base ahead of their Terran opponent, but it is also substantial. And you can see SCVRush is expanding to a third base right now. So he is doing excellent with his macro. Look at all this macro from SCVRush. Very, very, very effective player, able to manage a lot of things at the same time. And he is going into his late game. He's getting those marine shields. He's getting that infantry weapons level 1. As he brings in so many marines. Look at that, 24 marines right there. That's a massive amount of marines. With shield and with stimpack, those are going to be very effective. And he's got a Mobius reactor coming down on the starport. Look at that, very good play by SCVRush. Not only is he bringing a good army to the table, he's bringing a dynamic army as soon as he gets a Banshee out on the table. I don't actually... Is it Mobius reactor? Is that for the... I'm pretty sure that is for the... oh, it's for the Ghost. I didn't even notice. It's for the Ghost, which he also has 0 of, and is getting 0 of right now, so very interesting. And then he's also getting a Fusion Core. I want everyone to notice that. SCVRush going for the Fusion Core. He likes to bring in a couple late-game battlecruisers. I think if we all remember his game versus Icecraft, which was a very, very entertaining game, he brought in a lot of battlecruisers late game. And by a lot, I mean 2 or 3. Oh, and here we go with a drop in the back of his base. SCVRush bringing in a lot of dynamic play. Oink looking like he's having trouble handling this. I wonder if these Templars are going to get sweet, sweet revenge. And they feedback that first medevac, feedback the second medevac. If they're able to get some shots on that, that's going to be very critical. He's not able to heal, but he's not able to get any of those kills. The Stalker's trying to come in, takes one shot. Ooh, and SCVRush gets away. That was a sweet little getaway. A lot of damage there. We can go to the units lost tab, and you can see Oink is in a almost 3,000 resource disadvantage in terms of minerals lost. And to add to that, he's actually down in terms of harvesters by 10. But he is mining more minerals. That's very surprising. I'm actually in complete shock. Oh, SCVRush has mined out his main base, and Oink has not. Oink is now putting down his third. A little late, perhaps. We're not really sure. And SCVRush is still doing great on the income. I expect to see this income fall pretty quickly. You can see these minerals are almost mined out. 2 of them are at 20. 4 of them are at 300. And Nexus coming up for Oink, but it's going to be a little below. A little behind, that is. SCVRush, so we can see SCVRush ticking ahead right here. He is up by 15 harvesters. He has a 40 larger army, which actually means, what is that? 40 minus 15, 25 larger army. And he's going with some forward bunkers to defend this. Oink coming in just with a little test. Hey, what do you got? Well, SCVRush just showed you what he got. Got some tanks there. And Oink sees that that's going down. He doesn't know about this other expansion yet, though. And SCVRush does not know about this expansion. So we are a little bit of a quandary right now. I'm a little bit surprised Oink isn't expanding again right now. I would like to see him be a little bit aggressive. I think he knows he's behind in this game, and he knows he needs to play some catch-up. And that would lead him to want to expand again and or make some really creative pushes on the back of this base. And let's see what's happening. 2 battlecruisers about to pop out for SCVRush. I am excited. I hope you guys are too. Personal cloaking coming out. It looks like he's going to get some ghosts in here. He actually has 4 ghosts on the board right now. There they are. All 4 of them right in here. He's got EMP, of course. He's got Sniper, of course. He's got Cloak coming. Let's double check that. And no, I think he has Cloak now. So he just finished it. He's got a battlecruiser. SCVRush basically has every unit in the Terran arsenal right now. He's just missing some Vikings, some Medevacs, Raven, and probably like 3 other things. Like a Reaper, a tank, a Hellion. Anyways, he's got a large mixed army, and that's very good for him. He's dropping his 4th base right now. SCVRush planning to stay ahead, going with this roundabout approach right here through here for the Terran player. Very, very solid play by SCVRush right now. And you can see he's only got 1-0 on that. He's got 0-0 on that. He's got 0-0-0 on those units. So let's see how Oink is doing. 0-0 on all of his units as well. Oh, an SCVRush. Look at that. Just walking through Oink's base. Hey, I see you. I am surprised he's not EMPing those guys right now. Actually, I'm not, because he doesn't have enough energy to do so. And Oink sees that shit is moving. Sorry, that's a very technical term that I just shared with you. Ooh, watch for the EMPs. This is going to be a major battle. Oh, it drops EMPs on all the units. All the shields are gone. This battlecruiser is almost dead from some feedback. This battlecruiser is low from some feedback. And it looks like this is going to be a very even battle between these two players. These ghosts on top might decide the battle. These battlecruisers and Marines finish off the rest of those troops. These Templars are getting out of there, morphing into Archons. Warped in some Stalkers on top. Looking in a good position. He could take out this battlecruiser if he's aggressive enough. But he doesn't. Backs away from that EMP. Very good by Oink. And then his tank is unsieged. It looks bad for SCVRush right now. These Archons are going to do terrible damage to this bio. And they do. They do a lot of excellent damage. These Stalkers are still in there. Looks like a very even battle. This Ghost is still cloaked. But look at Oink, able to warp in plenty of reinforcements. And SCVRush scanning, but not able to take out what he needed to take out. I think he was looking for that Observer. But he lost that Ghost just in time for the Observer to not matter when he killed it. But he is back on to 4 bases. And he is still ahead. Look at that. Got 12 more harvesters, got plenty more income. A little behind in the gas, but I don't think he's using that. And let's look, he is still well defended. He sees all these troops coming, but is he going to be able to defend his remote expansions? If Oink can take this out, it's going to be very, very troublesome for SCVRush. But he does have a planetary fortress. He does have a lot of SCVs to repair it. He's in a pretty good position right here, I think. His troops are going to arrive, probably in time. I'm not totally sure about that. Look at all these SCVs have to back off. They know they're going to be killed otherwise. And then his army comes in. Ooh, he's going to do a lot of damage to Oink right now. You can see Oink's... Ooh, Oink just lost so many units right there. If he would have backed off earlier, he might have been in a better position. But he did suffer a lot of damage. Ooh, the Templar are running away. Are they going to be able to get some kills on these Marines? I do not know. They have gone some. They've weakened a lot of others, but they did lose all the Templar. He is still down by about 2,500 in terms of units lost. So SCVRush being a little more cost effective, and that's really going to pay for him in the end. And he's still slightly ahead. He's, I want to say 1 base ahead right now, but as soon as Oink saturates this, he's not going to be 1 base ahead. So it's very important to look at. You can see they're relatively even right now, and that's because I think SCVRush is actually mining out his bases slightly faster than Oink is. So you can see Oink's 195, 70, oh, pretty low. And SCVRush about in the same position, but he's coming in with a big force over here. This is a really big force. 30 minutes into the game, SCVRush is planning to take the lead. Look at this. 3 battle cruisers. Don't mess with me right now, punk. That's what he's saying. I got some battle cruisers. Oh, bringing his troops a little too far ahead. Don't like to see... Oh, running into some storms. Some terrible damage with the feedback in the storms. Look at that. Oink's micro. Very effective right now. Drawing him into that cannon fire. Ooh, going forward. That tank fire isn't actually that bad of a thing for those zealots. It's really doing a lot of damage to the bio units of SCVRush. Oink, look at that. Able to finish off these low HP bio units. Pull back again. No, he's pushing into those tanks. Might be a little bit of trouble. These battle cruisers are getting very low, though. This is a very interesting battle. Able to pull in again. Just pulling back again. Is he going to lose that? That one battle cruiser is about to go down. No, it does not go down. This other battle cruiser is about to go down. It doesn't either. And SCVRush landed some mules for the repair. Love to see that kind of gameplay. That is very high level gameplay. And he's damaging these battlecruisers, but if these mules are allowed to repair these battlecruisers, that is a huge advantage for SCVRush. I think SCVRush is just staking his claim right now, taking a big step up. Look at all these tanks. Who has that many tanks? That is 9 tanks just unleashing hell on Oink, and Oink's got to do something. Oink has got to retreat from here. Yeah, he knows it. You can't deal with 9 tanks, 3 battlecruisers that support, 4 battlecruisers that support with only land troops. And here, SCVRush not actually repairing this. He's repairing some tanks right now. Reasonable. You got to repair what you can. And these are on auto repair, so these mules are doing what they can to all these units. Getting this battlecruiser back into the orange, out of the red. And then Oink looking like he's in pretty desperate position here. He's got most of his harvesters, but look at this. He is almost completely mined out here. He is only on this base, whereas SCVRush is starting his 5th base. He's turning it into another planetary fortress, making sure he secures those minerals. He's not going to let any loose cannon zealots take out that orbital command. He's making it a planetary fortress. And he's moving in with even more tanks. We can look at SCVRush's unit count right here. 13 tanks, a nuke, 6 battlecruisers, 44 marines, and 80 SCVs. SCVRush is slowly and surely bringing it to Oink. He knows he's in a commanding position. And Oink bringing over some Void Rays. Very interesting gameplay. I like to see this. That's an excellent damage stack by Oink. If he can hold this, ooh, he's got to back up, got to back up. You can't get in effective range of those tanks. You're going to just lose it. He's really just got to draw the line right about here and give up these buildings, but nothing more. With all those Void Rays, if he had Stalkers, it would help some more too. You can see these tanks. These tanks are just getting to this range. So if he can pull back, he can save his Nexus most likely, and just use his units to micro. He needs some stock. Oh, bringing out the probes. This looks like it's going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very tight game. It's a very close game. Is he going to lose any battle cruisers right here? No, he's not. This last Void Ray of Oink's is going down. And there's the Chi-Chi from Oink. Great game. I will say it right there. SCVRush has left the game too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an awesome game. I'm going to go to the score screen right now. And I am going to stop recording. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. We are going to go to game 2 very shortly.